So we're here in this very neat place, Caesarea Maritima, the city of Caesar by the sea. You can see this beautiful sea, the Mediterranean Sea, and then over this way, we have these incredible ruins, these great relics of a Roman city here. We've had the opportunity to get to learn not just about Jesus, but about the world that he lived in, who he was and who the people were around him. It really adds this beautiful context to what we're doing here and what it was like for Jesus in his day. Standing here with Father John Gankars. He and the Archbishop thankfully were able to join our pilgrimage, get to be here with us, and we get to experience this really interesting place. So I wanted to know what you think about it.
It's amazing to be here, and it's we're fighting the weather a little bit, but the sun's peeking through here now and then. St. Paul took off from all of his missionary journeys from this area from just over there. So it's a very important area to us as we think about the sacred scriptures and St. Paul's journeys. A few other things that we learned here, there's an amphitheater we saw not too long ago, and our guide asked us, did Jesus know about these amphitheaters? Was he aware of these sorts of things in the area? Now we know they were around at the time. And one of the little clues he gave was that Jesus used the word hypocrite, which is the kind of two-faced, figure from the theater of the time. So from little clues like that, it kind of is a little pointing to the world of Roman theater that was in his age.
It's really neat. We get to be here because we have this kind of ancient world from Jesus. You get like 1,000 years later, they showed us the Roman Crusader part of the city, and then you go out there and you get like falafel stands and things like that too from our modern world. So it's all mixed in together. It's just a really neat place to be. So I'm excited. It's been a really fascinating spot to be in, and hopefully we'll keep getting more spots like that. Thanks, Bob.
Very good. Thanks for the map.
After leaving Caesarea Maritima, we had the chance to see some incredible spots, old and new. An ancient Roman aqueduct that carried life-giving water into the city, and the more modern and truly impressive Bahai Gardens. So here we are. You can see here we have Haifa, we have beautiful Bahai Gardens, we have the Mediterranean right behind us. There's a lot of exciting stuff, and so I'm here with Dr. and they're pilgrims on our trip. I just wanted to ask you a little bit about what's on being here by the Mediterranean Sea and the kind of views that we've seen and what it's been like being in this part of the country, in this part of the world.
Well, it's pretty amazing. We've never been here. We've been traveling a lot in Europe, but not here. And just, you hear these things on the news. This is such a hot spot for news, and then to really see it and to say, well, there's Haifa down there. It's beautiful. And then to see the ancient mixed with the modern. It's really quite a country to see. It's a great experience.
I agree. I like it. There's so much going on. The new, the old, the beauty, the tradition, everything. And so it's great to get to be here and experience it all.
Yeah, somewhere on this mountain, Elijah knocked off the boughs, right? The owls.
He did. So we're here. So we're on this mountain here. It's Mount Carmel as well, in addition to this beauty. And so we're going to get to go in just a couple minutes, I think. We get to go see Elijah and hear those stories. And so there's so much that's happening, and there's so much beauty that throughout the course of the day we get to interact.
Yeah.
Then our last stop for the day, a celebration of the great prophet Elijah and honoring our Blessed Mother at the top of Mount Carmel.
And as we continue our pilgrimage, we are blessed, with this opportunity to be here and experience the care of the Blessed Mother as she did for the Apostle John and every single disciple of the Lord ever since. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy
So I was thinking about something today. Basically that when you come to the Holy Land, there's just so much around. And today was a good example of that. There's so much kind of packed into a single thing or a single moment. Like when we went to that old city, it was the Crusaders, it was Jesus' time before that, it was St. Paul, it was so much that you could look around and just find so much meaning in so many periods and traditions and history and all that. And in a similar way, at the end of the day, we come right here. Now this is the city of Haifa that's behind me, and the reason we can see it is because right now we're at the top of Mount Carmel, which is just really cool in and of itself. But for me personally, it's extra neat because one of the churches that I've been assigned to over in Hamden was Our Lady of Mount Carmel. It's named after that area in Hamden, and the people that came recognized kind of this mountain and that mountain and connected it together in their faith. So it's special to be able to see that. But also for me, right now, I am at one of my churches, at least, is Our Lady's Star of the Sea. It's Mary's Star of the Sea. And that church in Unionville is a really special church to me too, of course, because I'm the pastor there now. And right here, as we celebrate on this great Mount Carmel, the church and the monastery, the house that we're staying at is Stella Maris. It's Star of the Sea. So, as I get to be a priest at Our Lady of Mount Carmel, celebrating Mount Carmel, as I get to be a priest at Stella Maris, celebrating Stella Maris, for me, we have all that on top of just being here in the Holy Land, being on this mountain where Elijah was, being really just in the midst of so much that connects with our faith. And I think, as we continue to go places, it's that we get to experience. This faith that we're living, this faith that we read about in our Gospels and in our Bible. And hopefully for you, as you're watching with us, it's that faith that you connect to as well. Whether it's in a single little moment in one of these clips or the whole thing or all the places that we're going, hopefully you'll connect with that. And one thing I challenge you to do as we continue on is each day maybe offer a prayer intention. Write it in the comments. Tell us what you want us to pray for. As we go to these sacred spots in these great cities, let us know who it is that we can pray for, what it is we can pray for you. So it's been a special day, a really wonderful second day of going around. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for offering your prayers for us, and we hope we can pray for you as well.